Iris, there must have been another way. You can't betray me like this again. Please. Talk some sense into me. And herself, rather, I guess. I can't believe she did this, though. What a bitch.
Right. Is this what Godot was talking about?
Yeah, the trick locks.
Now then, Iris, please remove these at once.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
What?
Bullshit! During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. I know that there was only one lock when I last came here.
So you're saying that you can't undo the new locks?
Yes.
If only I was stronger.
Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face.
Like you're one to talk with your face all green.
Yeah, I am still sick, I guess.
Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect.
You go and get a grip on yourself.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm perfectly fine.
There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth.
Understood.
There you go.
I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here.
Sorry, Edgeworth, that's the way things are right now. Oh, Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in a corner of the garden.
Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles.
I see. Well, thanks for your help. How actually nice of her to help. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris?
No, not at all.
Yeah, but don't. The hell? I'm trying to help you and you're doing this? Why? Why'd you make a run for it, Iris?
I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried. I just had to come and see.
In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that.
I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was all right, but
But what?
then I saw these chains here.
Yep.
I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern door and
Extra locks?
who in the world would do something like this?
Why'd you use the word extra, I wonder? Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Let's play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. This is your host, EMJ406, and Iris is a bitch.
These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Karine tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it.
And you aren't the one who set these locks.
I don't think it's that simple, Francisca von Karma. Still uses the full name. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them.
What does that mean?
It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Phoenix, are you fucking kidding me? Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks. The first one. Oh.
Yes, that's correct.
Bullshit! What? Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this?
Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them, but
It will take time, won't it?
yes, about a day if I had to guess.
A whole day?
Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us?
Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
We've got to wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. You're going to have to call on your inner strength now. You were kidnapped before, now you're trapped in a giant ice cavern. How fun. You know what, Iris? There's no one thing I don't quite get.
And what might that be, Phoenix Wright?
Wasn't talking to you. I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you?
Huh?
Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room at Hasakura Temple at the time of the incident. But you were seen that same evening at the Inner Temple. And then, you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hasakura Temple, too.
being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple. It's as if you were.
Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth. And it's another goddamn secret! Iris, no! I knew it. There's something going on here that we don't know about. Don't give me those puppy dog eyes of yours. You're not going to tell me. I'm not going to accept it. No. No. Bad. Bad, Iris. Bad. How dare you? Fuck you. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break those locks, so I should try to gather more clues. For Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearls. I'm pretty sure I can't get the answer from her right now anyway. That's why I'm leaving. Alright, let's go check the garden. So, is Edgeworth actually sulking in here? The cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's got to be a tough job. Ah! Hi there. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time.
How could I have done that?
Wow. I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? Ah! Sorry. Did he run? Hey! Don't you dare run away! You coward!
What do you want, right?
What do I want?
If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away!
I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. Come on, man, we gotta give the Yowie fans what they want. Sorry. You went back to the Criminal Affairs Department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris.
Yes. And thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, because I looked into it last night too, thankfully. You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden here, huh?
There's a high chance this is the actual scene of the crime. That's why.
You mean because of the writing in blood, and the talisman in the snow?
Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder.
But surely, you don't suspect Maya, do you?
We have to treat everyone as a suspect. Maya, as well as Iris. It's our job, right?
Yeah, I get it. Of course. So, I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes.
No, though thankfully my nightmares have stopped. But still, if the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath.
17 years ago, when we were little school kids at the same elementary school, Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a murder of his own dad in an earthquake. They got them trapped in an elevator. It all started that big quake that hit the courthouse. Now, let's give you the full lowdown in case you never played the previous games, to at least give you some context.
Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense attorney. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single gunshot shattered my whole life.
And then Manfred Vard Karmas killed your dad.
I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself.
It's been more than 17 years now, and that case was finally resolved 2 years ago, right?
You think I don't know that? I was there, but it was such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. I'm sorry, Wright. There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake. And not after you saved me.
Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think. So no more of this self-pity, okay? Alright, fine. We can save the lovemaking for later.
There was something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. I felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before.
So you went back to the Criminal Affairs Department to look for her file?
Yes. I checked over every case file I've ever worked on, and I was right. I had seen her face before 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
It was my first appearance in court. And as cases go, it was my worst nightmare. Not the worst, but it was one of the worst ones.
So? Who is she?
I'm sorry, Wright. I can't give that information away to a member of the general public.
What? Why not? It might be the crucial piece of the puzzle that solves this case.
The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hazakura Temple. And neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder.
Unrelated?
Yes, I can say that with complete confidence.
You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to the case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain the connection between Iris and the woman Edgeworth knew. Look at this picture! They look exactly the fucking same! But then again, he's an asshole. He probably won't accept that. Fine. You be a stubborn prick about it. Man, I had such good info, and you're gonna be an asshole about it. Oh, unbelievable, Edgeworth. You suck. It's weird that there's no one around all of a sudden. It sure gets quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Speaking of alone, I guess I should go check out the shack just down this path. Maybe I'll find Larry there sulking again. Yeah, you know, I haven't gone to check out on Larry. I should probably do that. I really want to know.
Oh, Mr. Nick!
Pearls! What are you doing here? I forgot you ran off.
Nothing. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Well, we don't know yet.
Oh, I see.
Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick?
Larry?
This is the loser's shack, where losers get together to lose themselves.
This is the what?
Hey, we've uncovered each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that?
Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Larice did a picture of me.
That's, great, Pearls.
We're going to gather firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire, so stay out of our way.
I don't believe this. Why can't he try getting fired up over becoming a better man?
No one believes a word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll always let you down.
Oh, Mystic Maya.
Larry, don't friggin' push your awful logic on her. Please, don't corrupt her. She's smarter than that. Anyway, Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture?
Heh, I got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now with Pearl. Two losers cooking potatoes together forevermore.
What am I going to do with him? All right, then. What do you think about this picture, Pearls? Why would you think anything of it?
I think it's really well drawn. I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing.
See? Someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, you know.
It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream. A wonderful fantasy.
No. It wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling you, Iris really flew that night.
But Mr. Larice.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Not you too. Please don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase. I beg of you.
I guess this picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw.
Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night.
Right.
When I was wide awake after the lightning struck, I saw what I saw. It was exactly like I drew in the picture.
It looks like I don't have any choice but to take this sketch at face value.
Hey, what's that look of doubt on your face?
Don't worry about it, Larry. I'm just choking up over how stupid this is. Pearls?
Yes, Mr. Nick?
I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you? And what exactly were you doing when it all happened?
I was just, well, I'm just a kid, you know? I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick?
Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Miss Dunham's room, reading a book together. But Miss Dunham was murdered, and you, Pearls, were at the Inner Temple. Just what exactly happened that night, Pearls?
I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick. I killed her!
No! Yeah, right. Like she's capable of murder. Wow, they put them in different places. That's weird.
I've been a bad girl. That's why I'm being punished.
What are you talking about, Pearls?
My spiritual power, it has disappeared.
What? Her powers have disappeared? That doesn't make sense. What do you mean your powers disappeared, Pearls?
It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint.
Hey, what are you looking at me for? I kind of thought she was relating herself to you. I'm sorry. Pearls, did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at Hoscore Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps.
Way to go, Nick! You made her cry. That was really cruel of you. Wah!
just as I thought. I'm gonna have to break her Cyclops to get the truth out of her. I don't think I can yet, but, well. Good talk, Pearl. Good talk. I want to investigate something real quick. Now that Von Karma isn't hovering over me, there's something strange about this incinerator. I'm sure there was snow on it the first time I saw it. The door's open. Someone's been burning something, that's for sure. It's a shame there isn't a trace of what was left inside. Really, nowhere? Oh. I was hoping I'd be able to find something there, but I guess not. Man, I really thought there was something there, too. Okay, never mind. But I do know that thing got used. We'll have to remember that for later. Okay. And back to the main gate. Now go talk to Bikini again. Maybe she figured out something. That's all I could guess at the moment. I wonder if Sister Bikini is back in the main hall yet. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere. I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. Yeah, a big dumb man who's willing to, well, warm up to people of all types. Sure, let's go with that. Oh, okay, I guess she's not in good spirits. Maybe I thought exactly wrong.
Well, what's the damage? How's the sacred cavern?
Oh, right, she was worried about that. It looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. Let me tell you about it in this flash forward. I told Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 blocks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. And there you go. Don't need to actually tell you about it in person all the way through. So there you go.
But who could have done that? The only people who know how to set those trick locks are those of the Korean tradition.
We have Iris at the sacred cavern trying her best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about, Sister Bikini.
Oh, yes. We were in the middle of a chat, weren't we?
Yes. You were telling me how the Master of Korai disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Face suddenly appeared at this temple.
It was about a week ago when Mystic Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the Master, she said,
Huh.
someone is trying to destroy the Korean tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them.
Huh. Someone trying to kill her and Maya, you mean? Someone's trying to destroy the main family line?
There's only one heir to the title of Master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes the new Master of Korean, and her daughters, the main family. Other mediums become branch family members, with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line.
That sounds really familiar. Is the power of the Master worth this much bloodshed? I mean, maybe. Must be a big historical value, I suppose.
You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real.
Yes, I do. I've seen it more than enough times. Maybe too much. It's been 2 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. Mainly her sister, though. Her lovely sister. During the Mask to Mask case, and during Maggie Bird's trial, too. In this game, at least. Well, thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I need her the most. I need her in my life. Not Maya, though, just Mia.
The grind technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead. That's true psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there, behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill?
I suppose so, but with all that power and influence, I kind of expect you to be really rich by now.
Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Wright? You're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake.
A mistake? What mistake?
It was 17 years ago. That's when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident.
An incident? Is she talking about what I think she is?
I'm sure the records still exist if you're interested. Look, locked up, of course. It was called the DL6 incident. That's the name of the file.
Yep, the DL6 incident.
I knew it.
So, yep, now we get details of this incident. Again, Edgeworth's father's murder. The DL6 incident. I know it well. I handled a related case just 2 years ago.
Ah, that's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney on that case.
Yep, I set Edgeworth free, like a bird. A murder that took place 17 years ago. And well, this was the method they used to try to solve the murder originally. It was the first time in the country's history the police ever used a spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer. Oh, whoops, I spoke it for her. And the medium who performed the channeling was Misty Fey, Maya's mother.
Through Mystic Misty's channeling, the name of a certain man surfaced. Armed with that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action.
But that man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he?
That's right, he was. And the case remained a mystery.
And that's why Misty was seen as a fraud.
In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world had ever seen the crime tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Crime Village. Everyone judged her, and once said Mystic Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud.
But I know the truth. Misty Fey's spirit channel wasn't a sham at all.
Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Karai tradition is starting to recover at last, but with a new master wielding the power of the clan.
Does she mean Maya? Oh, that's what she means. Otherwise, I have no idea. Time to go over the family feud! God damn it, why did that pop up?
The spiritual power of the Karai channeling technique is in the blood.
Maya's told me the exact same thing before. That's right.
We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power. That was something we learned in the second game, if I'm not mistaken.
The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Ami.
Oh wait, no, that was from the Mask to Mask case, I forgot. Had to figure all that out from the difficulty with Pearl, right.
But with each new generation, only one daughter becomes the new master.
And the ones who don't become branch families, right?
That's right. As always the cause of tragedy.
Right. You know, Maya had a sister too. An older sister named Mia.
Oh yes, I've heard of her.
What? You know about Mia?
Of course. She became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother.
And lost her life in the process. I mean, as a result, yeah.
Do you know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition.
Really? Ooh.
Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt.
Oh, yes. I forgot about her aunt. Not really, though. That's right. Misty Fey had an elder sister, too. And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master's seat from her.
Mystic Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know.
Yep. Again from the second game. Morgan. There's a name I know well. It was a year ago now, at Maya's home, Karine Village. What she did was terrible. It was all so she could make her own daughter the next master. Huh. I wonder if that'll be relevant.
I suppose we don't know. Suppose you know about Mystic Morgan's daughter. Then you must have already realized that Iris.
Huh? Wait, Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this?
That Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter.
What? Iris is what? Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan Fay's daughter. Oh, that creates a much bigger picture here. Oh, shit. Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Fay's daughter?
Oof, I thought you already knew. It sounds like you met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already.
I have. I know her very well.
Oh?
Yes, Pearl Fay. But I always thought she was an only child.
You jest! A child! She's Mystic Morgan's!
Yep.
I had no idea.
Huh. Why did you know that one?
Mystic Morgan. But she's in prison now, isn't she?
Yes. Ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year. Yep. Conspiring to have Maya arrested for a murder of some random man. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master. And Pearl kind of knows it, but, well, she does feel bad in her own way.
I see. So I've been wrong all this time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2.
Wait, what? 3?
Yes, Iris, her twin sister and Mystic Pearl.
What? Twin sister?
Oh, didn't you know? It all happened 20 years ago.
She had a twin?
After the clan leadership was taken from her by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled.
Oh.
It wasn't many years later that Karai's reputation hit an all-time low. When Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master, he left her in the village, taking their twin daughters with him.
Wow, what a dick. How awful. That explains more of her hatred for Misty then.
He was a jeweler, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it happened.
Oh,
He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by us here at the temple.
so that was Iris.
That was Iris, you see.
Aha. It's unbelievable. If Iris had a twin sister, could it be? Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris' sister?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I recall is that her father is a jeweler.
Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler. Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of details. Pearl's had 2 older sisters, huh?
Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family.
Anger? What do you mean?
Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband. Even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers
Ow.
would one day lead the clan.
That's why she had pearls, apparently.
It seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger. It was able to break free of the bars that confine her.
So Iris has a twin sister. The plot thickens. But this information will be useless unless I can flesh it out a bit. I need to ask more questions and get some more info. So, looks like the Dahlia we know possibly could have been a twin. Oh, well, the plot thickens indeed. Oh, man, that's crazy. What the? Is that Gumshoe? It's like someone's happy. What tune is that they're humming? Oh, man. Yep, it's Gumshoe.
No motive, no crime. No motive, no crime. Sing it with me. No motive, no crime. I remember when we used to search in the channeling room in Karine. Whoop! I love my job. Who cares if the clues I find are no good? That's not what investigating's all about. Investigator investigates for the love of investigating. It's a passion. Good cases we have, good cases we've lost along the way.
I would have never guessed that Gumshoe was into reggae.
Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. Hey, pal.
Huh? Who, me?
How long have you been there?
I just got here.
Oh, okay.
So what are you up to, detective?
I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Mr. Edgeworth. I promised I would find the real murder weapon.
The real murder weapon. Oh, right.
That barbed sword thing turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up any clues. I just found these weird scraps of paper. It looks like a letter or something. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though.
A letter? Huh. That could be important, though, if it showed up here. You never know. So how's the investigation going, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know if I should be telling you, pal, but I guess it can't hurt. Looks like the murder took place in the Inner Temple Garden.
Yeah, that much I'm aware of.
And they're taking that bloody writing on the lantern pretty seriously back at HQ.
What? You mean?
Yep, I don't have the details, pal. All I know is if you don't find Maya down in that sacred cavern, we're gonna be faced with one ugly situation.
What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here?
You got me. I don't know. They're not my words, pal.
Then who said it?
Mr. Godot.
Godot? What did he mean by that? Because that means he's gonna suspect her for murder if she's not in the cavern. About that letter you found.
Don't mind me, pal. I'm busting a gun here trying to find the murder weapon. And all I find is some burnt-up old letter.
Burnt up old letter?
Yeah, it was in that incinerator right outside the Inner Temple.
The incinerator? I knew it. I knew I wasn't imagining it. So the letter was what was thrown in the incinerator. There was snow in the incinerator when I first saw it. And yet, But after the incident, the snow had melted away, which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder.
What's up with you, pal? I've got it right here if you want to take a look.
Can I? Do you mind?
Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and masters and stuff. I bet it's got no relation to the case.
Spirit mediums? Oh, that sounds important to me, seeing the Crime people here. It's got to be important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. After I gave it a good looking over it, some serious thought.
Make sure you jug it in the trash when you're done. But it's a crime, pal.
Screw you. This is important, though. Let me see what it says. Be careful. Once night falls, should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Her name is Sheizard the Whole. Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is burned, also tell anyone about this letter. Bravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like an evil letter wanting to channel somebody and take care of Misty. Alright. So what do you know about the real murder weapon so far?
Well, it wasn't the Shichishito that was found impaled in the victim's body.
Mr. Edgeworth proved that.
Mr. Edgeworth proved that in court today.
Yes, that's true. What would the real murder weapon be then?
In which case, it must have been another blade.
And that's what you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh?
Yeah, and man, is it tiring work. Well, let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. We've got the feather of forensics in our cap these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this.
Secret weapon? I wonder if it's something we've done in the past. What's a secret weapon of yours?
You want to know? You've got to think scientifically, okay?
Alright.
The murder weapon was a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far?
No. I know what he's gonna say, but I'll let him look smart.
So what's the perfect tool for the job? Ta-da! A metal detector!
Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Put your hand down! Sorry.
Well, you want to give scientific investigation a go?
Huh? Me?
I've been using this thing for hours now. It's pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try?
I don't know. Should I help Detective Gumshoe out or not? Sure, let's have some fun.
Come on, pal, it's good fun. I'm telling you.
Alright then. I guess I'll give it a go.
Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget. The absolute best. It's so sensitive you can make it cry. It's so high-tech you can skydive off it.
Oh, bother.
So, now I'm going to tell you how to use it. It's possible the real murder weapon is all around here somewhere, right?
Sure. That's what we're trying to find out.
Right. So first, let's turn the detector on.
Yep.
That's the sound of the metal detector signal bouncing off of something metallic. Next,
Yep.
touch the detector and take a real good look around this court area, then, pal. When you hit something metallic, the check gauge will flash. And when that happens, touch the gauge to really give the area a good hard stare. Stare. This thing picks up metallic objects that are hidden from sight, too. Take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal?
Yeah. Sure. Mind if I do what you were just looking at? Looks like I'd rather you move it with a D-pad, though. The actual directional buttons. Is there something up on the eaves?
I can't tell from here, pal. Meh, just forget about it.
But it's right under Lee Studio's window! And it's the perfect spot for hiding something long and thin like a sword!
I'll go take a look.
Can you even climb that, dude?
It was nothing. Thank goodness. Someone just dropped a spoon.
Why are you so happy about that?
Well, imagine if the murder weapon had turned up there. It made me look pretty dumb, huh?
At least he recognizes that much. Don't worry, you don't need that to make you look dumb. Oh my god!
Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? Looks like a normal ladder to me, pal.
Surely everyone knows the difference. I mean, they're pretty ordinary objects.
I met plenty of guys like you, always picking on the smallest details. The vegetable store guy near my place does it all the time. He even corrects it when I ask for a head of lettuce. That's a cabbage, he says. I'm telling you, they're the same exact same thing.
No, they're not. They're completely different.
You have to plant both of them firmly in the ground before they can grow, don't you? Listen, you gotta take a step back and look at the bigger picture sometimes. Otherwise, you can miss a really important clue. That's advice from a pro, pal.
The last person I need advice from is this guy in front of me. You don't know what a stepladder is? Unbelievable, Gumshoe! Oh, good old ladders. That's odd. This led's made of plastic.
It says bikini number 1 on the side.
Maybe there's something under it? Hey, what's this? A badge?
Aha! I've been hunting high and low for that.
It's yours, detective?
That thing's priceless to a guy like me, pal. A cop can't be a cop without his badge. I'm sure glad I put that time in there now.
How'd you manage to drop your badge here of all places?
I know. I bet it happened this morning. I was playing around with the sled and...
Stop right there. I don't need to hear anymore. I know exactly what happened now. God damn you, Gumshoe. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I found a $1 coin.
Huh? Money? Here's my money you have to turn into the police. Or detective. If the owner doesn't come forward within 6 months, you get to keep 10%. The other 90% goes to... to the police department.
Don't get so close to me, detective. Give me some space, will you? It's $1. Here's the coin. Happy?
I definitely made the right decision becoming a detective.
Yikes. Talk about a serious case of denial. It's a friggin' $1 coin. This looks like a wallet?
Aha! That's where it's been!
Is it yours, detective?
I'm always dropping it, so I put a bell on it.
But you still dropped it anyway.
Yeah, but now I found it again, pal.
Your wallet is completely empty.
Well, I drop it all the time, so I don't put money in it anymore.
And how come the metal detector picked it up?
Must be because of the bell, I guess.
Damn it. You are hopeless, detective.
That Shichishito next to the gold statue wasn't the real murder weapon, pal.
Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd check it again anyway.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. You know about that sword? It's supposed to represent the multiple branches that life could take, all ending as one.
Yes, I heard something about that.
You know what I think about sometimes? What kind of life I'd be leading had I not joined the homicide division.
You think about that kind of stuff, detective?
Of course I do. I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer, me as the Blue Badger.
There's something to be said about the humor value of Gumshoe as the Blue Badger. As the Blue Badger. Wow. That'd be kind of funny. Still, is there... Wait a minute. What the hell? The cane? This is Miss Dunham's staff, isn't it?
Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood.
But the detector's reacting to it.
Yeah, whenever you look at it, the thing's made of wood, all right. I don't bother investigating anything unless it looks like it might be metallic.
Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it?
It's weird this thing is causing a racket.
Here, let me take a look at it.
Hey, hands off! Said he has a job for the...
What? Oh, ah! The top is coming off!
Look what you've done! You've damaged a really important piece of evidence!
Ah! Yeah,
Whoa! That's
a sword.
inside the staff.
Is this? Could it be?
The murder weapon?
Whoa! So the murder weapon came from Elise Dunham? What the hell? No way! I never would have guessed there'd be a sword concealed on the victim's staff.
They call this kind of thing a sword cane, pal. This was a real gem. The workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed her own foot.
I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works. If the real scene of the crime was the inner temple garden, then why was a sword used to kill the victim found in the main hall courtyard? Hey, Gumshoe. Who knows about the hidden sword?
No one. Even the police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now.
Well, as they say, there's no team in Gumshoe. Doesn't look like there are any trace of blood on it.
Then I guess this isn't the murder weapon, huh?
No! I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder.
Yeah, of course. The thing's definitely the murder weapon. Great job, pal.
Yeah, let's go with that. It's about the same length as Shichishito, too. This must be the murder weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to forensics. There's gotta be some traces of blood left, even if most of it has been wiped off. See you later, pal.
Alright, go ahead and work on that then.
Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight.
Get back here! Stop singing! Wait up, detective!
Huh? What is it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know.
You're gonna get that staff analyzed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a while?
Huh? What are you talking about, pal?
Please! Just until we find Maya.
Maya? What's this got to do with her?
I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Oh? How so?
Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and, well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel.
You don't think Maya's been murdered?
Please, detective! Let's just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern.
You're looking kind of meridian there. Okay. Just stop with that face, pal. One thing, though. This damn secret trick. Let's keep it between you and me, alright? If it gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything, we're finished.
I understand.
This is just a regular run-of-the-mill stab. You got it? Okay, now you take care of it, pal.
Thank you, detective. Wow, you're giving it to me?
Don't worry. She'll be fine.
Gumshoe.
You know, there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya, huh, pal?
Sure, thanks. Pasta. Thanks, I guess. Can't help but wonder, though, what was Elise doing with a staff like this in the first place? Yeah, why would she be carrying something so dangerous like a sword hidden in a staff? That's something we'll have to worry about next time. Alright, so, Elise Dunham was carrying around the potential murder weapon. Cool? And also, what the fuck? Alright, we come back next time, and that's when we're really gonna get to the depths of this investigation. So now we know that Iris has a twin sister, and her looking like Talia makes that an even bigger mystery for us. And now we found a murder weapon, potentially. Looks like we might actually be getting close to solving this case after all. Now it's left to figure out exactly everything that actually went down towards the side where the inner temple is. Well, hopefully people that are hiding information are willing to divulge it to me so I can actually learn something for once!